I was in a team roping wreck when I was 14. My head horse went down and I hit my head on the ground, and I was stars to Calgary for 5 months, I think it was. The only thing that I could remember is that I was making a living with the rope, training horses, riding outside horses, and roping. So I was like, oh, I can just do that, just go back to that. Well, no. I wanted to stay in and around rodeo, so I needed to figure out a way how to do that but get paid every time I show up. I've always reshaped and cleaned and all my own hats when I was rodeoing, like roping and stuff, and also while I was announcing more, I was doing all my own hats. So I started announcing rodeos in 2017, 2018, and then back in 2020 when all the rodeos got shut down, I think at the point of shutdown I had 120 perfs booked that year, and then everything got shut down, but I still needed to make money somehow. So I messaged my aunt. I was like, hey, do you got any old hats I can kind of mess around with while we wait for the rodeos to come back? She brought about 10 over, and I reshaped them, cleaned them up, and then I posted them on Facebook. Then everybody started messaging me and calling me to do their hats. And I was like, yeah, come on by, I'll reshape your hat. And then, so that snowballed into doing more and having orders of reshapes to do. When I went back up to Vermilion for my second year of school, I took a bunch of open crown flat brim hats and I was doing custom shapings. And after about the 400th person asking me if I built them, I was like, well, sounds like there's a market here that I can get into. I built my first hat on December 19th, 2020 with Brent Bartley, and it's been pretty much every day since then. Since December 19th, 2020, I have built over 1,300 hats. I like it when people come in and get fitted and everything. Sometimes people fall right in between sizes, and then they come in here and I measure them up and they're like, I've never had a hat that fits. With all these, I can not only block and essentially build a hat to your exact head size and shape. If you either come into the shop to order a hat, or if you order a hat online and then you come into the shop to pick it up, I'll then use this fancy dancy machine. It's called the Conformateur. And what this does is you just put it onto your head where you wear a hat, and these teeth push out and give a miniature snapshot of your head. And then I use my Vermilion, cut out that little snapshot of your head, put it in the Vermilion, and then the Vermilion here blows up the little picture. For instance, I just finished up a hat that the lady was 21 3/8, which is right in the middle of a 6 3/4 and a 6 7/8. With this, I was able to stamp out her exact head shape and the exact size of her head. and then put the vermilion that is blown up to her head size, and then put that in the hat, and then go over it again. People are like, oh, you're so lucky, you're your own boss, you get to work your own hours however long you want. And then I always say to them, yeah, I only work half days. You just get to decide whether it's the first half or the second half. When you're putting something together, there's touches, like personal touches to everything you do. That's kind of why I like to do this, because it's personalized a little bit.